guys, what's up? How's it going? My name is Samantha, and I am the Boho Witch here on YouTube and Artsy Mouse over on Instagram. If this is your first time here and you're interested in making some magical crafts, you like watching witchy unboxings, or learning more about the craft itself, then go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss out on another video. Now, autumn is finally here, and with that comes cold and flu season. So this is why in today's video, we will be making an infused oil to later make into an herbal vapor rub. This will help open up the airways and relieve our cold and flu symptoms. Now, for this project, we will be using catnip to loosen congestion in the sinuses and break a fever by encouraging a healthy sweat. We will also be using thyme for its antimicrobial properties, helping to fight off infection, but neither of these should be used during pregnancy. We will also be adding in eucalyptus oil after the extraction process for its decongestant and antimicrobial properties. And finally, we need a carrier oil. I actually ended up using coconut oil because it hardens when it's chilled, requiring no wax to solidify our solve. If you prefer a different carrier oil, simply add your own bees or soy wax afterwards to turn it into a solve. The recipe we will be following today is from Apothecary at Home's Herbal monthly subscription box, specifically September's box, which was Herbs to Breathe Easy. Now I'll leave a link up top so you can check out a playlist of some of those videos if you're curious. Alrighty, so we are going to start by grinding down our herbs a bit to increase their surface area. Now the recipe calls for 1 part catnip and 2 parts thyme. Now I am only making a small batch, so my part measurement is going to be a tablespoon. If you have a food processor or coffee grinder at home, you can totally use that to really make the herbs fine, or if you have a mortar and pestle like me, go ahead and use that. Now, I ended up using 2 tablespoons of the catnip and 4 tablespoons of thyme to fill up my jar about 3/4 of the way full. That's about as full as you want to make it. After placing all of our herbs into our jar, we're going to add in our carrier oil. Like I mentioned before, I did not end up using the sunflower oil. What I used instead of is a refined coconut oil. The coconut oil will harden on its own to make the solve, so we don't have to add any beeswax in later. I just scooped some out of my big tub, that I got at Costco by the way, and heated it up on the stove to melt it. Now when you add in your oil, you want to fill the jar until the oil level is about 1 inch above your herbs. As you can see here, mine is a little skimpy, and I ended up adding a little bit more oil after this shot. Make sure to stir it up or give it a good shaking to mix it up really nice. And remember, it's always a good practice to label your jars with the ingredients and the date in which you made your mixture. And our last step is to let it sit in a sunny, warm window for about 2 to 3 weeks, making sure to shake it daily. Now, if you want to make it using the stovetop method, you are going to add your herbs into the top pan of a double boiler and then cover them with your carrier oil. Fill the bottom of your double boiler with about 1 inch of water and put it on low to medium heat to warm up. Then switch it to low heat for a couple of hours or until the oil becomes aromatic. After the oil is done being infused and we have strained out all of our herbs, this is when we add our essential oil. The recipe calls for 25 drops of the eucalyptus essential oil and optional 20 drops of peppermint oil. If you use coconut oil like I did, you can pour it directly into your tin or glass container and store it in the fridge for up to 1 year. Now, if you want to get your hands on more recipes just like this one, you're in luck, because Apothecary at Home offers their study guide full of info and recipes over on their website. So I'll leave a link down below in the description if you guys want to buzz over there after the video and check that out. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and let me know if you ended up making this recipe or if you have any questions for me. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and as always, be kind to each other, do what you will, but harm none. All right. Bye, guys.